it's on, yeah.
Oh, shake it off. Take that out, don't put that in.
Hey, I'm Emma, and this is Katie.
Hi.
We met on a Trek America trip last summer, and we want to talk to you guys about any solo traveller concerns you might have, and what to expect on a Trek America trip.
Yeah, and we both travelled across 29 US states and 2 Canadian states with Trek America. So wherever you're thinking of going or are going, the likelihood is that we've been there too, and probably had similar worries and concerns as you do now. So if you don't already know what Trek America is, Trek America is a tour operating company that offers small group travel experiences to people between the age of 18 and 38. And they offer opportunities to travel across the whole of the US and across parts of Canada.
So a typical day of Trek, you would usually wake up fairly early, which if you're not a morning person, you kind of adjust to. It's a different time zone anyway, so you probably don't care too much if it's you're getting up at like 7 a.m. to take down tents and have breakfast. You buy things like bagels or cereal and sit around and have breakfast in the morning, get in the van, and then we drive somewhere. It may take all day to get there.
Yeah,
it may take a few hours.
Yeah, some days were long driving days, some days we could be in the van for up to 8 or 9 hours, but we'd always find ways to entertain ourselves. We'd play games, sing songs.
Sometimes you could just catch up on sleep, or we'd play 21 Questions,
which
was always fun.
Yeah.
I Spy, which
I Spy,
was
a fun favourite.
Yeah. Or we'd put on our favourite songs like Frozen or
JLS. I don't want to admit that, but yeah, JLS.
Yeah, we shouldn't admit that.
No.
And have our own little singing competitions.
Yeah, singing competitions. We weren't very good though.
Yeah, the guys didn't always enjoy it, but we did.
And then most days we would stop at Walmart for the shopping because we had big containers that we kept in the back of the bus.
Cool boxes.
So we'd buy things every other day. We'd stop at shops and we'd buy what we needed then for the next few days. And then usually we would get somewhere around mid-afternoon. We'd set up camp when we arrived and we'd put our tents up, and then sometimes we'd have time to go and explore the town or national park that we just arrived to.
Yeah, I mean, every day was different really, like especially if you had 2 nights in a place, or sometimes you do stay in a hostel or a hotel rather than camping. And if you have a free day, you can do whatever you want, you can get up whatever time, but it's always better to get up early and explore, make the most of your time.
And that's what I liked about our trek as well, was that ours was a combination of cities and national parks.
Yeah.
And when we were in the cities, we got to stay in hostels. So it was quite nice to have that break from camping sometimes.
What I liked about Trek was the night before they tell you what you were doing the next day, rather than you bombarding with information, so you can just think about it over dinner.
And then the evenings usually involved sitting around the campfire, making dinner, playing games, chatting together.
Played like Would You Rather games.
Yeah.
Or, like, Uno.
Uno, a lot of Uno.
If you're going to take something up with you, I'd say take Uno or buy Uno.
Or cards, just any card game.
Like aside from all the driving, which when I think back, like the driving was nothing compared to what we actually saw. Some days you'd be hiking in Yosemite or Yellowstone, seeing bears, seeing bisons, just holding up traffic.
Golden Gate Bridge.
Yeah. Doing the sunset.
Sunset cruise under the Golden Gate Bridge, and then national parks. Just all the national parks were so amazing. We did some amazing hikes. And went out for hours hiking.
Yeah. Like snorkeling in Key West.
Snorkeling in Key West.
I think the swamp tour in Louisiana.
Yeah, and some great nights out as well. Opportunities like San Francisco, Chicago, New York, Miami, New Orleans.
I'd say it's really hard to pick because everywhere is so different, and for me I prefer national parks over cities. Like New York's cool, but I don't know, I'd rather be in Yosemite or Glacier or Yellowstone, somewhere where it's not too hectic and it's calm.
I'd say that my number 1 would be Yosemite National Park in California.
Yeah, I'd agree.
Yeah, Yosemite, just the scale of Yosemite, and we got the opportunity to do a really long full day hike, which was absolutely amazing.
It was our first wow place we went to, so
we were wowed.
Yeah, wowed. Like
definitely worth going if you get the opportunity to see Yosemite National Park. It was amazing.
It's like the screensaver. If you've got a map up, it's the screensaver of that.
It's just impressive. You just can't imagine the scale of it until you've seen it with your own eyes, I think, with Yosemite. And we saw a bear in Yosemite as well. We stopped. It was actually really close, but weren't allowed too close because you have to keep a safe distance.
Our tour guide was like, if these people are looking at a deer, I'm not going to be one of those people. That's a bear, I'm going to be one of those people.
It's a bear. It only eats Americans.
One of my other favourite places was San Francisco.
San Francisco is definitely one of my favourite places.
Love San Francisco. I'd never been to San Francisco before. Didn't really know that much about San Francisco before we went. We did a sunset cruise under the Golden Gate Bridge, which was amazing. We got to see the Golden Gate Bridge with the sunset behind it. And there was Pier 39 that we spent a lot of time on, which was just really cool.
Sea lions.
Yeah, the sea lions down by the pier as well.
Mm.
And the city just had a really cool vibe. And we just spent the whole day wandering around. Oh, we went to Alcatraz as well. That was a really fun day trip.
Because that was included.
That was included, yeah. There are some things that are included in your tour that you don't have to pay for on top of what you've already paid for the trip. I'd say my third place would be Banff and Lake Louise. We'll call that one place. Yeah. Banff and Lake Louise. I'm very fortunate I'd been to Canada already before, but going back to the second time, it was even better than the first time, I think.
Yeah?
Yeah. The Rocky Mountains are just absolutely amazing. We got the opportunity to go hiking in Banff, and we also went hiking in Lake Louise, and we did a hike up from Lake Louise to a tea house that was above really cool. the lake, and got a view over the lake, didn't we?
Yeah, and then you got scones at the top. I had a brownie.
Yeah, well, you got to treat yourself. It was a long hike.
Yeah, we didn't even have breakfast, and we hiked all the way up.
We didn't, and we got there really, really early, and the mist was just rising over the lake.
Yeah.
And then Emma, you went canoeing.
It was one of the most expensive ones there is, but the pictures were amazing. I'm really glad I got to do that.
Yeah.
Maybe Seattle.
Mhm.
Seattle jumped there. We went to watch a baseball game.
Yeah.
And we got our finger fingers, and we had lots of inside jokes about these fingers.
Not YouTube appropriate. Another favourite place is Moab, and this is in the south. Moab is an adventure-fueled place, I would probably describe it as. We did a Hummer tour one of the evenings, and it just went like this, up and down, up and down. As you can imagine, all the girls were screaming. And we also got to go to Arches National Park and Canyonlands National Park from Moab. One that has to be mentioned as one of my favourite places, of course, is Vegas. Vegas for sure. For sure. Las Vegas. Las Vegas was the last place I went to on tour, and included was a party bus. So we all got to spend a few hours on the party bus. We got to go to Little White Chapel. We got to go and see the big fountains, and it was just one of the best surreal nights. Yeah, Bellagio fountains. It was just such a good way to end the trip. It was a good way to end the trip.
Yeah.
It's like party on the last night. Everyone wants to go to Vegas. It's just one of those places you've got to see it to believe it. I did one gamble. As I thought, you can't go to Vegas and not gamble, so I gambled.
Unless you're underage.
Unless you're underage, then don't gamble, but we're not, so we were allowed to gamble.
Yeah.
And I put $10 on the roulette wheel and won $20 and then cashed it in. So I like to think I made 100% profit in Vegas. But I was worried that no one would like me and no one would speak to me, but everyone was so friendly and we all got on so well from the first day.
We're all a bit crazy, but we were just like, we all just showed who we are and embraced each other. We've washed in the sink together.
Yeah, that was a low point.
No context there, just we washed in the sink together.
Yeah, the friends that I made on Trek America are definitely going to be friends for life. I think the experiences that we had on Trek are going to bond us forever.
Yeah.
We had so many amazing times. There were so many jokes.
So many inside jokes that no one would really understand. You kind of got to be there to get it.
Yeah. And it's the kind of people who do Trek America are like-minded people to yourself. And people who love travelling, who love being outdoors. Everyone's really open-minded and everyone really wants to make friends with everyone else on Trek.
Yeah, everyone's in the same boat. Everyone's kind of at the same maturity level and like we're all a bit crazy.
Yeah.
Whether you're 18 or 38, like you can get on just as well as like your best friends at home. It's just the environment that kind of brings you together.
Yeah, and the experiences that you share together.
Yeah. Like when you come home and you tell everyone, oh, I did this, like hiking in Yosemite and we saw a bear and blah, blah, people are like, oh, like...
Yeah. That's why I love meeting up with you guys off Trek.
Yes, guys, we can just joke about things and it is funny. Whereas trying to explain something to someone, no one gets it.
Yeah. I think I was worried about what to take with me.
Yeah.
I know that Trek America do have on their website a section that tells you what you need to take with you. But I was worried that I had everything. But as soon as I got to America, I realised that you can buy anything you need there.
Yeah. If your baggage is overweight, or you think it might be, just take out all your toiletries unless you've got anything like really essential. You can buy everything you could ever imagine in Walmart. Like, literally anything.
Yeah, because I took all my toiletries with me, but there really was no need to do that. I could just have gone in the first day and bought everything. Oh, an essential as well is on the first day when you go to Walmart, they sell pillows.
Yeah.
And about $5.
Yeah, if we recommend one thing to buy when you're there is a pillow.
Yeah, definitely. You can use them in the van to sleep.
Yeah.
And at night as well in the tent.
So you don't get a bad neck.
Yeah.
Just a bit of home comfort having an actual pillow.
And don't be afraid as well to test them out.
Yeah.
Don't be afraid to test them out before you buy. We did test them out before we bought them. Yeah. So you want to make sure you get the right one.
Do you want a firm pillow? Do you want a soft pillow? Like, what's right for you?
Yeah, so definitely that's one thing I recommend doing. Test your pillow before you buy it.
Just put it on the floor, lie down, see what it would like to sleep on.
Yeah.
And you'll be sorted.
Yeah.
I myself am a vegetarian, and I thought that might be a bit of a problem. It wasn't at all, really. I mean, if you can come up with some ideas, like 5 or 6 ideas of what you can eat when you come to make a shopping list or dinners for the night, you can say, oh, we can make fajitas, we can make tortellini.
Yeah, we had a lot of pasta, didn't we? Lots of pasta, rice.
Anything that's fairly easy and quick to make. Whether you don't like vegetables or you don't like meat, you can cater for everyone as long as you've got ideas. You're not being fussy and saying, oh, I don't like this, I don't like that.
Yeah.
Come with ideas. So we actually met on the internet on
Trek America Live
group. We talked to each other online, then we added each other on Facebook so we could kind of stalk each other beforehand. See what they were going to be
Found out who I was going to be travelling with before I went.
Yeah, and then when we got there, I met you the next morning at breakfast.
Yeah.
And then we met our group, and normally the groups can go up to a maximum of 13. The minimum tour group size is 4. But I think having a smaller group, like, we bonded a lot better than...
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, there was 2 guys and 3 girls all together.
Yeah, and we're all from the UK.
Yeah, none of us knew each other before we went. Yeah, I was really nervous about camping before I went on Trek America. I had never camped before. I think the only camping I'd ever done was in the garden when I was about 4 years old. So it was a completely new experience for me.
I know, America's just so much different than camping in England. Or
it is. The weather's a lot nicer for one. Like, you can expect not much rain at all, so you don't have to worry about your tent getting flooded, which is actually something that I was really worried about.
Yeah, you were.
I was worried about my luggage getting wet inside the tent, but actually it was nothing to worry about. Our luggage was fine inside and safe as well. I didn't feel that it was
There was one time where there was a storm due and we had a cabin rather than tents, so if your tour guide knows that, then you won't have to worry. Like, you don't have to worry when you're there, everything's sorted out for you.
Yeah, and I'd never put a tent up myself before. But our tour leader showed us on the first night how to put it up, and within no time at all we were putting up on our own.
Yeah, like, to begin with, you helped each other, especially when it was windy, but you were pro it in no time.
Yeah, no, it was fine, and camping was actually really enjoyable. You cook for yourselves and you're self-sufficient. So every night we would take turns at doing the cooking, we took turns at washing up and the general cleaning as well. Yeah. So everyone got a chance to do everything, and I felt that it gelled us more as a group.
Yeah, because in the evenings, rather than if you're in a hotel, you can be like, oh guys, I'm going to my room, like, sit on Facebook or whatever, but when you're camping, you might not always have the internet. You're kind of forced to get to know the people you're with, and you have a drink around the campfire, sit around at dinner. You interact with each other a lot better when you're always with people. Normally you're, like, surrounded by amazing national parks that you wouldn't want to be in a hotel.
It was just so nice to be outside with nature as well and spend so much time amongst that. I was quite concerned about the bathrooms at the campsites.
Yeah. And we used to rate them on how, like, good they were. Was it out of 10?
Out of 5. Yeah, we used to rate the bathrooms out of 5 depending on how clean they were.
Yeah. there was only one that was awful.
At all the campsites we stayed at, there was good washing facilities. There was just one place where we didn't have shower facilities, which, if you'd have asked me 12 months ago, I would have said I would never be the kind of person who would be able to go somewhere without being able to shower.
Yeah.
But once you're in that environment, it really doesn't matter because everyone's in the same boat.
And you kind of have to have a mindset that whatever happens, you'll embrace it.
And you're just surrounded by such beautiful nature, and the national park's just so amazing that the small things like that don't really matter anymore.
Yeah. A lot of things that are big issues at home aren't when you're away, and you just learn to live with it.
Yeah.
You've got no choice.
I found out about Trek America through just researching it online, and I found the company and I spoke to them over the phone. They were really helpful. They advised me about what kind of trip would be best for me, Then I went for the Trailblazer trip, which is a 63-day trip that takes you through 29 US states, 2 Canadian states.
For me, I'm not really a person that would miss home. There was plenty of opportunities to message. I message them on Facebook every so often. She likes to know what's going on. My parents firstly don't mind. They'd rather us having a good time than telling them about it, because I tell them about it when I get home.
Yeah.
There was only one time when we were in Glacier, which was about 2 weeks into our trip, and we all rang home and we all were a bit down that night.
Pulled each other through it though,
yeah.
we all supported each other.
Yeah, that probably brought us a bit closer as well.
Yeah. We were having too much fun to miss home.
You don't have time to think about
Yeah,
home.
we're enjoying ourselves too much. We're so busy as well. I think it is
Yeah.
hard to miss home because you're always doing something and experiencing something new on trek.
Yeah, you don't really have time to dwell on anything.
No.
It's just...
And there's Wi-Fi in the van as well, so I mean, I would message home probably every few days, and there was opportunity to do that with the Wi-Fi in the van. A lot of the campsites had Wi-Fi, so I would send emails. I have FaceTimed a few times, but I think as well, you meet people and you're spending time with people all the time, that they become a bit like your family, like your travelling family.
You spend however many weeks or days with these people, it is...
You become really
leaving them.
close.
Like, yeah, just part of you kind
Yeah,
of thing. Like,
yeah.
you all get on so well. If you're a parent that would worry that you might have to contact your child when you're in America, you can, and you can get things like a 3 SIM card where you can use it abroad, like home.
Yeah, I think Trek America offer one.
Yeah,
Trek America offer a SIM card. Right, guys, thanks so much for watching. If there is anything specific that you would like to know, like what exactly we took with us, like a packing list, or like how much we budgeted.
What not to take.
Yeah, what not to take, or how much we budgeted, how much we spent on Trek America whilst we were there, on activities and food, then just drop us a message and we can do it in our next video. Thanks for watching, guys.
Bye.
Bye. Oh, shit. Stop it. Stop it. Right, stop. Good. Does that sound okay? Like, let's watch that back.
Yeah.